We are a family-owned and operated funeral home where we offer complete personalized funeral services, leading our community in funeral and cremation services. Make an appointment for your pre-need and at-need arrangements by calling us at 702-647-0123. Once again, that number is 702-647-0123. Serenity Funeral Home, caring for your loved ones as if they're our own.
Chico Sticks, Pickles, Jolly Ranchers, Mary Jane's, Pop Rocks, Lemon Heads. Should I go on? Bitter Honey, Freeze Cups, Candy Cigarettes. Listen, how about you make your way down to the modern-day Candy Lady and see all of this and more? Satisfy that sweet tooth Tuesday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. at Sight and Sound Candy and more. Follow us on IG at Sight and Sound Candy and on Facebook at Sight and Sound Candy. We are located at 1000 North Martin Luther King on the corner of Washington and MLK. Give us a call, 702-648-4444. Again, that number, 702-648-4444. Thank you.
Broadcasting live from downtown Las Vegas, you're tuned in to Gorilla Cross Radio.
Yo, you tuned in to Gorilla Cross Radio.
Hey, Billy with the Starbucks. I see you.
Yeah.
What's good, everybody, man? Let the Ball Bounce Sports Talk Radio in the building, man. It's your man, Goose Thomas. We got my man across from me, man, Bill Blaham.
Yeah.
Logan in the building, and we got special guests. Well, they not even guests, bro.
Yeah, they've been
These dudes
before.
not guests, bro.
They're always welcome.
We got my man, Shake the Veal, man, straight out
Go
of LA,
in,
man.
go
What's
in
good?
the kitchen and make you something.
Yeah,
What up,
man.
what up,
Go
what
in there,
up?
man.
I'm in here.
You
What up,
feel me?
Vegas? What up,
and
Vegas?
right next to him, we got the man, Dave, by the way of the Bay.
Yeah.
DT, what's good, man?
What's up, man? You're 49ers home, right? That's your squad.
Yes.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see what happens with them going forward.
Which
bro.
Deshaun Watson might show up.
We'll
right?
see.
Yeah.
According to
Fingers
him,
crossed, yeah.
according to him, he wants to go
go to the
somewhere
Jets.
else.
Yeah.
I laughed when I heard it.
Me too.
I laughed hysterically when I heard it. I was
big
like,
market, big
what?
money, though.
What the?
Yeah.
what
You may
the
as well
fuck?
stay where
wanna
you
go?
at.
You might as well stay in Houston, bro.
I don't know. That's a bigger market.
It is, but if you're not guaranteeing me that weapons are coming along, man, I can stay in Houston, bro.
Right.
But even though that's a bad culture out there, like it's a horrible culture
Yeah.
in Houston, and we spoke about that, a couple shows ago, man, where it's not the team, the players, it's the culture there.
Yeah.
With the Houston Texans, they've built a bad culture, and you can't expect players to want to play for you when you've built such a bad culture.
But it's not like they have bad leadership. They just went all in on the lineman from Miami, Tinsley.
Sure.
And you gave up all your draft picks.
Right.
And then you try to recruit that by trading Hopkins. And so now you're in this spiral. How do you get out?
Well, you pay your quarterback all that money. You make him the face of the franchise. Then you deplete. That's going backwards. That's backwards hustling.
Yeah.
To me.
Yeah.
You know, if that's your guy, you surround him with as much to help the team and to help him succeed.
Agree.
Yeah, he traded Hopkins. That was
That was ridiculous.
For
bro.
who? Johnson?
For all
and-
of us at this table. That's who we got traded for.
Yeah. You had a top 3 receiver.
Bro,
You got a
this
top 3 quarterback.
He's arguably the best receiver in the National Football League.
Yeah.
Oh, that
you
changes.
can argue that.
That changes every week, bro.
Yeah, because
But
So
that's
now
why that's why I
Devontae
said you can
Adams.
That's why I said
Now
you can argue.
Devontae
it.
Adams.
last year was Michael
A
Thomas.
couple of weeks ago, before that,
Yeah.
it was Tyreek Hill.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, so
Right.
it like changes every
Yeah.
week.
That's why I said it's arguable.
Yeah.
That's why I say top 3. Yeah.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
always
no
put him-
doubt.
Yeah.
No doubt.
But what he's done, especially with low-level talent quarterbacks that was on the Houston Texans.
Ouch.
Oh, man, you got to say, this
Yeah.
dude works with what he has.
Yes, he does, and
does it well.
flourishes with it too.
Yeah.
He makes quarterbacks look really,
Yeah.
really good,
Yeah.
bro. Nuke Hopkins, man.
Hey, J.J. Watt is pretty patient, huh? I mean, how long before he finally says, you know what?
I heard
I'm
he
ready to
was
roll.
talking about
He been
making
there
a
for a
mad
minute.
dash. Yes, he
Going
has.
to the
He's been there
Steelers.
for a minute.
Yeah, join his two brothers over there.
Yeah. Why not?
I mean,
Why not?
I
Yeah.
gave it my all.
Yeah, I gave you everything I had.
And
I've
off
given
the
this
field.
city everything.
Off the field too. When
Oh,
they had
no
the Hurricanes,
doubt.
Yeah.
millions and millions of dollars.
He's giving
yeah.
that city
Yeah.
everything, bro.
They need to give him a
Statue.
a
he needs a
royalty way
statue.
on the way out. Yeah,
He needs a
royalty-
statue.
Yeah,
He needs a statue, no doubt. He done said some ignorant stuff, but I think what he's done outweighs, some of the
yeah,
ignorant stuff he said, though.
yeah.
But yeah, man, we right here, man. Let the Ball Bounce Sports Talk Radio, man. If you want to get a hold of us here in studio, give us a call at the top of the hour. 702
That has to be reiterated.
608-3259. Again, that number 702-608-3259. We are live on all of our social medias, man. Catch us on Facebook, man. We're that page, man. Look, we got some characters in there, bro. And I think that's an understatement. Characters, yeah, understatement, bro. IG, man, same thing, bro. We live. IG, man, hit us up, man, and let the ball bounce. And on Twitter, we are live, and that's Let the Ball Bounce with one T.
I got to say it today,
Yeah.
not hum it.
You switched up the hum, though.
Yeah, I'm switching up.
You switched it up,
that
bro.
up every week.
You switched
bro.
that up, bro. I like that.
I'm gonna switch
man.
that up every
I
week.
like that, man.
Or try to.
Yeah, man. Look, man. First order of business, man. We have to. We would be remiss, man, if we did not mention the great Hank Aaron, man. Passed away a couple of days ago, man, at the age of 86. What? I ain't gonna say what memories. I mean, Bill would probably have more memories of Hank Aaron than any of us. But what comes to your mind, I guess you can say, when you think about Hank Aaron?
Little,
No, not at all. Not at all. Not at all.
That's a little.
Not at
At
all.
the age.
Not at all, sir.
I get it.
Yeah.
You saw it, we didn't. That's just a fact. That's just
an
a
absolute.
That's a fact, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What comes to your mind when you think about the one Hammer and Hank Aaron shake?
My memory is it's got to be when he broke the record and
Sure.
the two Caucasian fans was
Trailing them around the bases.
running
yeah.
behind him around the
yeah.
bases, and then just the history, like looking into the story about how he was getting death threats and stuff
Insane,
before he
bro.
broke the record. And then
Unbelievable.
I believe he said, "I'm just glad it's finally over with."
Yeah.
I think, and that's kind of like that's cold game,
Cold.
man. I mean, all you want to do is
Cold.
be talented and play a sport,
That's
play
it.
baseball.
That's it.
You're good at it, but you get people that want to kill you, man, because of the color of your skin. That's wild.
Because they didn't want him to break Babe Ruth's
Yeah,
record.
that's how
the
heavy
white
it
guy.
was.
They didn't
That's-
want him to
Yeah.
break the record.
That's heavy.
Unbelievable.
That's
And I always
unbelievable
said that wasn't that long ago.
No, yeah,
No.
that's what.
No,
Wasn't that long ago.
it wasn't.
No.
What about you, DT?
I mean, I'm gonna go with the when Bonds broke his record and everyone was hating on Barry Bonds, and
Sure.
perfect avenue for this guy to go ahead and say, well, I'm really he played it graciously and he still lifted up Bonds.
Yeah.
And talking to Dre yesterday, I think he really wanted to see Bonds in the Hall of Fame, which he didn't get to see.
Right.
So I think his graciousness from a personal, like obviously I've seen the stuff on ESPN that they do talking about his what he had to go through and just the historical times of America and how it is and how it was. It's still kind of the same. It's just but I would just go with the Bonds thing.
Sure.
That's me.
Sure. What about you, Billy?
The dude was great.
Yeah.
If you look at his numbers and you look at
Phenomenal.
the years that he played, he was unbelievable.
Yeah.
It wasn't a live game, but I knew it was against my Dodgers that he hit the 715 against
Yes, it
Al
was.
Downing.
Yes, it was.
So, it was like, but then it was like, well, how can you not be proud
But
it's black
proud, man.
who just did something historic?
Yeah.
Those death threats, I think I posted some of the letters on the page a couple of months ago.
Mr. N-word.
Yeah. Oh wow.
They said he kept them all.
Yeah, he kept them all.
Yeah.
Mr.
Kept him
So you okay.
But
Wow.
now I have to say this, and it rubs some people the wrong way. Barry Bonds is the home run king, bro.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I mean, look, from a number standpoint, when you're looking at numbers,
people know how hard it is
it
to
is
hit
very
home
difficult.
runs.
It is very
Coordination.
difficult. It
In
is
San
extremely
Francisco,
difficult.
too?
In
Yes.
Frisco.
There's
It's a
no
big ballpark, bro.
Yeah, and it's like it's low, it's sea level, low and sea level. You're not going to get
Yes.
as much lift.
Exactly.
It's
Yeah.
hard.
Yeah, there's nothing you can take for hand-eye coordination.
No.
You still got to have that skill.
And I tell people that all the time, man. Even some people that I talk baseball with that say they aficionados at a game. Look, man, you should know that then.
You should
You
know.
should know that the hardest thing in sports to do, in my opinion and a lot of others, is hit a round ball with a round bat, bro.
Yeah.
It is difficult. When you can do anything at 30% and make the Hall of Fame, 30%.
30%.
And be a Hall of Famer. What other thing can you do in sports at 30% and be a Hall of Famer?
You can't catch 30% of your
Nothing.
passes. You can't, complete 30% of your passes.
Nothing.
No. You can't take a test and complete high school at 37%.
Can't do it.
Right.
It's not happening.
No.
Right.
So
That shows you how hard it is.
it is extremely difficult, bro. So and to take it a step further, I mean, I may be, ruffling feathers here, but to me, it's Josh Gibson. Josh Gibson is the real home run king to me.
Yeah, you can say that too.
Over 800 in his
Between
career.
800 and 1,000.
Between 8 and 1,000.
That's on
we
his
don't know.
Wikipedia.
We don't know what they.
Yeah.
Yeah. Extremely
800 and
unbelievable.
1,000.
Unbelievable. But yeah, man. As far as Major League Baseball is concerned, it's Perry Lamar Bonds, bro.
Yeah.
Simple and plain.
You know what's
Simple
crazy? We from LA, so I've been to Dodger games at Dodger Stadium against the Giants, and I would go, because I want to see Bonds hit one out.
Absolutely, you do.
Yeah.
And man, you got all these I'm a Dodger fan, but you got all these people like, you suck, Bonds, you suck, and I'm just like, man, this dude don't suck though, man. Like, y'all tripping. Like it's
really
one
good.
thing to be a fan and
Right.
hate
Those
the
are
Giants,
fanatics.
but you
Yeah.
you can't front on the greats, man.
No.
It's just like stop.
I've seen a lot of talented baseball players in my life. Barry Bonds is the best one.
Yeah.
Now he leads,
best
right?
one I've ever seen play baseball.
He leads in balls per base, right? Like being walked, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
that's a lot of discipline.
And
Yeah.
his highest numbers were after the 73 home run season. I think it was either the following season or the season after that. He walked 246 times, I believe the number is.
Wow.
Nah, yeah, we ain't throwing it to you, man.
Come on, bro.
They walked him several times with the bases loaded.
With the base, you'd rather walk him with the bases
Give
loaded
up a run
than
before.
give up a jack, bro. You know what, dog? We just gonna go ahead and give you that RBI
Yeah.
and go and let you take first, bro.
And you know what I liked about Bonds? He would smack one and then look at you, look at the picture, like he'll smack it and just look at
Like
you.
you knew that was coming, bro. You knew that
Did
was
you
about
really
to
think you was
happen.
going to get that
Did
past
you
me?
really think you was gonna get that past me, bro? But no, man.
Hank Aaron,
Henry
he's in the
Aaron,
top
bro.
5 of all time.
Henry Aaron,
Top
man.
5 player of all time.
When you look at him as a baseball player, and I know so many people talk about him, Hank Aaron the person, Henry Aaron the person, and I think we can all touch and agree on Henry Aaron the person, but I don't think him as the ball player gets enough credit. Like we look at
He was taken for granted.
Yes, we look at the 755 and we like, okay, but that's the only thing we look at is the 755. Run down his stats, man, and see how many times he hit over 300.
Yeah.
See how
Has over
many-
3,000 hits.
I think he got 3 or 4 Gold Gloves.
Yeah.
Like Tim Kirchin actually has him in his top 5 defensive outfielders of all time.
Yeah.
No, Hank Aaron was a really good baseball player, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like really good. And like I said, man, the 755 is obviously what sits at the top and what we all, revere and look at. But if you look at the totality of his game, Hank Aaron was really, really good.
And he wasn't a flashy player
No,
like a
not
Willie
at all.
Mays.
Not at all. Not at
he
all.
He was solid
Not at all.
at everything he did he had all the tools.
Yeah.
He was a great athlete for sure.
Absolutely.
But he was just solid.
Yeah.
Over 3,000 hits too.
Yeah, well over. And if you take away the 755, he still has 3,000 hits.
Yeah.
So you got to watch him right growing up.
A little bit. Yeah.
They were saying that until he started getting closer to Ruth, like he really wasn't a household name. He really wasn't.
He wasn't. He wasn't.
Yeah. But he was the best at that time.
He was one of the best at that time.
Who was the household name at that time?
Talking like
Let's say
early 70s.
Early 70s. A lot of people loved Dave Kingman. Dave Kingman was like, big, monstrous home run hitting guy. Hank Aaron was up there, but Pete Rose. Pete Rose was like
revered,
at the top.
Absolutely.
Pretty Johnny Bench.
Absolutely. Please, already.
Yeah,
please.
Johnny Bench. Pretty much him, Joe Morgan, all those
the
dudes.
whole big red machine.
Yeah, all those dudes were like, then you go to the Dodgers, you have Steve Garvey, Ron Say,
right.
Davey Lopes.
Those Pirates teams.
Yeah, the Pirates teams, Dave Parker, Willie Stargell.
Yes.
So all those dudes was like, they were ascending. But, Hank Aaron was just solid, bro.
Yeah.
He was just
all
solid.
the way through.
Yeah.
23 seasons, man, in Major League Baseball.
The Red Sox, Carlton Fisk.
Yes.
Carl
Fisk.
Yastrzemski. Those
Fisk,
are
man.
household names back
Sure.
then.
Okay.
Carlton Fisk was definitely a household name. It's funny.
The Yankees.
Yes.
Yeah.
Me coming up and growing up, like I looked at old Carlton Fisk tapes. Me being a catcher, baseball being my first level, I looked at Carlton Fisk first.
This dude was a 305 career hitter.
305 career hitter.
That's really
How
good.
many times did he hit 300 in his career? Mind you, he played 23 years in the league.
Mm-hmm.
How many times he hit 300?
We'll go to his stat.
Because again, I just don't believe him as a complete ball player gets enough credit, bro.
Oh no, he doesn't.
It doesn't.
He doesn't.
3 Gold Gloves, at least. World Series MVP. I mean, the dude did it, bro.
5, 6, 7. I'd say about 9 times.
9 times over 300.
1 year he hit 355.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
Now, was he first ballot, or did they rob him of being a first ballot Hall of Famer at first?
He was a first ballot. He didn't get the full 100% vote.
Are you kidding me?
No, 97.8%, I believe. I mean, you got to think. Look at Ken Griffey. Ken Griffey got 99.2%. Who was that one dummy? Who was it? Who was the dummy?
Like an Angels fan or something?
Like, come on, bro. Like, I never really heard no dirt in the media with Ken Griffey Jr. about him not giving interviews, being nasty to reporters, and nothing like that.
Right.
So
I don't like that aspect of voting. That should never be an aspect
that's
of voting.
crazy.
If you're rude,
bro.
I don't care.
So
if you're
what?
Rude, what do you do on the field?
What did you do between the lines?
Exactly.
Bro? It's all that matters.
That's all that matters. Yeah.
Wow.
A 25-time All-Star.
Jeez.
Man.
And I said he played 23 years.
25
He played 20. He made the wow.
That's incredible.
25 years.
This dude
He
was
played
penciled
25.
in. He was penciled
Every
in
year.
every year.
Every year.
Hank's there, bro.
He's there.
He's the GOAT.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
Is he the GOAT?
I wouldn't
I know you guys said something.
necessarily say he the
He
GOAT.
just said
GOAT.
something right now.
He's definitely
He's one of the goats because I don't
Yeah.
believe in there's one goat in any
Right.
sport.
Yeah.
Right.
believe
Baseball,
there's a- it's
gotta be eras.
like
For
you
his
can-
era, he's the best.
You
Yeah.
can categorize. You can put cats in different categories.
Uh-huh.
But he's definitely one of the goats for sure. For sure.
Got to be eras. Got to do it by
Yeah.
era.
Yeah.
Especially in a sport that's surrounded by numbers.
Yeah.
Like baseball, it's a numbers game. Period.
So with baseball, like basketball, generations, the game changes.
Sure.
It evolves. Baseball hasn't really evolved, has it?
I say from the dead ball era, till now you see a lot of the younger dudes more athletic,
Okay,
more
I can see
athletic
that.
dudes. Like right
Yeah.
now you looking at these infielders now. Like
Mm-hmm.
take Tatis Jr. for example, bro. That dude is uber talented, bro. Like he's
Yeah.
really really good. Like and it's tons of guys like him, Lindor, and some other guys. But I think from an athletic standpoint and just from an overall talent standpoint,
Yeah.
I think it's risen up a level.
Gotcha,
Because these
gotcha.
dudes are just so much bigger and faster now, and in the game of baseball where it's so many intricacies and it really takes a really long time to master. You seeing these young dudes that's 25, who way ahead of their game, who we used to see. Guys didn't get that good until they were into their 30s.
Yeah.
These dudes that good at 25, 26.
So what aspect of the game sacrifices? Do people are less likely to get on base? Are there more home runs?
I think it's less. I think it's less balls leaving the yard now.
Yeah,
and it's more situational hitting.
Okay.
And
Well, see, I think it's different.
okay,
I think it's a lot of home runs being hit.
Okay.
The stolen base. You look at the stolen base.
That's going down.
You
bro.
have no current dudes in the top 20.
It's going down.
They're not like Ricky Henderson.
No, ain't nobody getting that.
Nobody's getting that.
Nobody's touching
Yeah.
Ricky.
Nobody's touching Ricky
That's
Henderson.
a
Nobody's
wrap.
touching Lou Brock.
No.
None of them dudes.
No.
None of these dudes. And they can.
Yeah.
A lot of these dudes get on base.
Mm-hmm.
They just don't, go
Go
through that
after it.
art, of
Right.
stealing like it was back in the
Art.
day. Yeah.
Right. Because it's an art.
Yeah.
It's definitely, and I see what you're saying with that Bill, with the home runs, flying out more. You got more dudes doing it.
Yeah.
Versus, those dudes you knew coming into the season. You got this dude, and this dude. But now across the board, you looking at dudes knocking 25, 30 out. You might have 3 or 4 dudes on a roster that got 25 home runs or more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
that's what you want, though.
yeah, absolutely. You
Yeah.
want to spread out.
But if you look, like I said, if you look at the stolen bases record and the top 20,
Nobody's close
no current
to
dudes
Ricky.
on there. Those are dudes that are all retired.
So who's it? So it'd probably be Mookie, right, from the Dodgers.
Mookie Betts
He's probably like the best at stealing bases, right?
and Acuna from the Braves, my guy.
I'd
He,
like to
he
see-
almost landed a 40-40 season.
I'd like to
Almost.
see
Yeah.
that
Got hurt.
aspect
He
come
ended up
back
getting
in the
hurt.
game.
Yeah,
Base
I
stealing.
love it.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. With your guy, old Dave, man.
Yeah.
He was a big time base stealer, man. But our guy, man, Ronald Acuna, for the Atlanta Braves, man, missed the 40-40 season. I think he ended up getting the 40 home runs. I think he hit 43 and stole 37.
Yeah.
So he was really close, but he ended up injuring his groin and missed like 12 games in there.
Oh,
man,
wow,
where
yeah.
it kind of messed him up. So, but yeah, man. Look, man, Hammer and Hank Aaron, rest in peace to the long ball god.
Rest in
Yeah.
peace.
The long ball god, man. We lost another legend too, man. Larry King passed away, man. Legendary journalist. All the tough interviews, man. Everybody wanted to get interviewed by Larry King, bro. It was like you made it if you got interviewed by Larry King, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, rest in peace to Larry King. They say he had COVID. He lost his battle with COVID.
Yeah.
Right? Wow. Unbelievable.
80 something though, right? What was
Yeah,
he?
87.
87.
That's a
87
good life,
years old.
man.
Oh,
That's a
man,
good-
it's a great
yeah.
life. It's a great life, man.
Yeah.
And he had I think his wife was only like 40, bro.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Oh, Larry King was doing it, man.
Yeah.
Come on,
One of
man.
them young gals.
Oh, man. Larry had that.
Yeah.
Give it up. Salute, Larry. For real, man.
Yeah.
For real. So, man, it's championship weekend.
Mhm.
It's championship weekend, man, and we got 2 phenomenal matchups. Let's start in the NFC. We got Tom Brady. We got Aaron Rodgers.
Yes.
How, I'm going to ask you each individually, how do you see this game playing out? And what will it take for either to come out victorious? Shake?
I think in the NFC game, if the Packers come out and get a jump on them, then it's probably not good for the Bucs. But if the Bucs find a way to keep it close,
Sure.
you can't sleep on old Brady. Can't sleep on number 12, man. You don't want that close one over there.
He won't.
Because
He won't.
No.
I can't because the last time I did, he stole my soul.
He
I'm not
can't.
doing it anymore. I
Yeah.
can't.
Let me say this, and we was talking about this all weekend.
Yeah.
Again, me being a Raider fan, a lot of my friends hate Tom Brady.
Sure.
I can't hate that guy,
fumble.
man.
The fumble.
I can't, they still
Yeah, fumble.
It's the fumble.
The fumble.
I cannot hate greatness, man. Guys are that great. It took me a while to get there. Maybe when I was younger,
Sure.
I hated people for no reason, but maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm getting older.
You get older.
Yeah,
you grow.
They're wiser, man.
This guy's really good, man. Why do I hate this guy? He's good.
Right.
Like,
It's really good.
I think it's incredible that he, left this situation and went to the NFC and is one game away from being back in the Super Bowl.
Unreal. And there was a point in time during the season where we was like, man, I don't know about this, man. I don't know about this Bucks thing, man. This don't look good. And then all of a sudden,
I kind of had a feeling.
ran
though.
off.
I had a feeling that they was going to get it together and find a way. They kind of saw, and I feel like the defense made a statement last week against the Saints.
They sure
That's
did.
a high-powered offense.
They sure did.
That they just
Shut down.
embarrassed Breeze, bro. What he throw 3 INTs,
3 picks.
And it's supposed to be your last game.
I'll call those educated misses. like
Who said that? Who said that, bro?
I believe
Was it Troy Aikman?
No, it
Who
was
said
Dan
that?
Orlovsky.
Dan Orlovsky. Sit
Educated
down,
misses.
Dan. Sit down.
He said those incompletions and those
Educated
INTs, Brady throws and Drew Brees
boy.
throws are educated misses. I'm like, what the hell
Throw
is
a
that?
pick, bro.
It's a pick.
It's a pick. It's a pick. What? An educated
It's a bad
miss.
throw or a
It's a bad
drop.
throw.
That's what it is. Educated miss. Oh, okay.
Can't say I've ever heard that one before, man.
But yeah, what I'm looking for tomorrow, if the Bucks D is able to run around and kind of limit what Rodgers and them are doing, and it's a close game, then I think the Bucks might take it.
Dave?
But
So-
Rodgers running wild, doing his thing.
Oh, yeah.
That's
That's
what
right.
you can do about that, bro.
That's where I was going to go. So I see the Packers starting off fast like they always do. I see the Bucks starting off slow like they always do, right? They had 10 points in the first half or something like that, 13. So there's no Antonio Brown.
No. Knee injury.
So I just see the Packers running away with this. I just think the run game is solid. We just talked about how the best receivers always rotate. Well, they just happen to have the best receiver this week. I just don't see how they lose this game other than you have to do what a Pittsburgh did against the Browns. You just have to give it to them. You have to fumble. You have to do a lot of turnovers. You have to make a lot of mistakes. I don't see them making mistakes. At this point, nobody makes mistakes. I think Tom Brady is good for one interception every game. And he will give you that one interception. And you can't have turnovers at all at this point in juncture, because once you have your turnover, boom, you just went down from one possession to 2 possessions. And then at that point, I just think it's open. And then for the Packers, the only way they can lose is going into the second half with their foot off the gas. You got to put up like 50 points. I don't care if they have 3 on them. You can't give them an ounce of hope. And that's why I think they win this game.
So everybody goes off of trends. With teams and players. Aaron Rodgers don't throw interceptions.
No, he don't.
He doesn't.
He
bro.
don't turn the ball.
You know
over.
this
He
dude
does
still
not
ain't
turn the
He's
ball
been in the
over.
league since 2005,
Right.
correct?
Wow.
He doesn't have 100 picks yet.
No, he has 80. I think 86.
He doesn't have 100 interceptions yet.
Wow.
Yeah. So my thing is, I'm gonna go with the trend.
Okay.
Here,
Okay.
Aaron Rodgers he takes care of the football. Like you said, Dave. Tom Brady has that one that he might throw. Guaranteed, almost to throw.
Yeah.
And that'll be the difference in the game. I'm going with the Packers to win.
Did you see the pick six he almost threw against the Saints?
Yeah.
This close
Yes.
to a pick
Yeah.
six.
Yeah.
And he
Yeah.
said it. He was like, he knew it.
You knew it.
He got lucky.
And I mean,
Absolutely.
even the best quarterbacks of all time get fooled on coverage.
Oh, absolutely.
In that game, Drew Brees got fooled on a bunch of coverages that he
Several
threw picks
times.
on.
Several times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he threw it right to 45 twice.
White, right?
Yeah.
To what?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Well, the Raiders should have picked what they got killed for,
Uh-oh.
but I digress. Yeah.
Yeah. Right. You know,
Yeah.
the one Albert Kamara kept going upfield,
That was
and he threw it
ridiculous,
short
bro.
right
What
to
was he
45.
even
I was
thinking?
like,
What was Drew Brees thinking?
but
in
that's
that
an
instance?
educated miss, though.
Educated man.
So I was hearing his, there's a lot of excuses, shoulders, ribs, etc.
Yeah.
My thing is, why don't you just pull him out of the game?
Yeah. If he's that
Give me
bad.
somebody. Give me somebody. Give me Jameis Winston, who
Jameis just
threw
threw
a
a
nice
touchdown.
touchdown. Yeah.
Why was what's the name not even suited up?
Taysom Hill.
Yeah.
Was
He had a knee injury or something
Oh,
like
okay.
that.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yep.
I feel like he's a big part of the offense.
He's
He
a huge
is.
part of their offense,
Was
bro.
missing him.
I just don't think you can start him all 16 games.
No.
This is my opinion.
Yeah.
I don't think you can do it. I don't think you can have him go through
Well,
an
if
entire
Drew's
season.
gone, who
You
are
better
they
start
going to go
Jameis
with?
Winston, bro.
He threw the
Give
cleanest
Jameis
pass of the
Give
game.
Jameis a chance.
Yeah.
He threw the cleanest pass
Yeah.
of the game.
Give him a
I
chance.
can't believe they gave that up.
Wide open.
You see him lining up.
Yeah,
Put 2 and 2 together.
Yeah.
wide open.
Yeah. Wow.
Good job.
Wow.
No awareness on
Who
that
wins,
play.
Goose? Who wins?
I gotta go with Tampa, bro. Like,
Okay.
I'm gonna speak from a Niners fan perspective
Okay.
here. You can go to Green Bay and win, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can go there and win a football game.
Michael
If you're
Vick's
the
done.
Niners,
You can go to Green Bay and win.
Did Michael Vick win there? I want to say.
I think
yeah,
he
Mike,
did.
yes, he
Did
did.
he? Yes, he did
Michael
go to
Vick
Green Bay
and
and win.
Eli.
He
Michael
did.
Vick and
Eli Manning did
they
too.
both went there
Look,
in cold conditions too.
you
Yes.
can
It
go
was-
to
it-
Green
yeah.
Bay and win in the playoffs, not just win in the playoffs.
Hey, Brady's about that life, bro. The weather ain't
Come
gonna bother
on.
Brady.
Man, come on. He played 20 years in New England.
Yeah.
This don't mean nothing to him. It really
Yeah.
doesn't. And
I don't think it's
Look.
gonna be that bad tomorrow either.
no, well, they
No.
probably talking high 30s, maybe.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
That's beach weather for
It's
them.
beach weather,
Yeah.
bro. We out here, short sleeves.
Yeah.
Let's get it.
So you think they're going to dominate that Packers defense, or do you think it's going to be a tight one? How do you see it?
I think it's going to be fairly tight, and then the Bucks win going away. And when I say going away, 10-point win.
Oh,
That's going away for me.
10-point win?
That's going away for me.
10 points means there's going to be some turnovers.
Or maybe Aaron Rodgers might not be able to move the ball like we think he will.
Aaron Rodgers 3 and outs.
Hey,
All right,
man,
hey, that's your pick, man.
I'm not,
That's not that Niner defense.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
I know it's not. It's not that defense. I understand.
DeForest Buckner is not on the
No,
field.
he's not. He's not. But here's the flip though. That Packers defense is known to give it up on the ground. Known.
Both of them.
And the Bucks got,
Yeah.
Bucks got a nice running game going
They
right
both
now.
have good
They do.
pass
Ronald
defenses.
Jones is playing very well.
Rojo and Fournette.
Yeah,
Both playing very good football right now.
that's what I look for tomorrow's road.
And if I'm looking at the defenses and saying who's playing better right now, it's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers from all 3 levels. D-line, backers, and it may not be light years, but if I'm looking at them, dog, these dudes flying to the football right now, Billy.
Yeah.
They flying to the ball.
Murphy Bunning. And
Yes.
Those Smith
White.
boys coming off that edge
Yes.
can give Tom some problems.
And that look, and you're right. But if I'm looking at the rest of that defense, if I'm Bruce Arians, I'm running the ball right between them guards, bro. I'm gonna make you stop me, bro. You're gonna come stop me. Come stop me.
And that might be the game plan for the Packers too, because they actually have a 3-headed monster right now with that youngster running physical as he is.
Sure.
Yeah.
You got Williams and Jones.
Jones, Williams, and the young cat they did
What's
is
the kid
drafted.
name?
Supposed to have these humongous legs. I forget his name.
Where was he out of? Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Yeah,
We'll figure it out.
The Bucks are getting Villa back, the linebacker.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna be active tomorrow.
Oh, this is a real live chess match, man, between Matt LaFleur and Bruce Arians.
So what's his name? Evans is hurt, right? He's playing hurt.
I think he it was a hyperextension.
So he's
on his
playing
knee.
hurt. You got Godwin. You got Scotty Miller. He's going to be the X factor.
I like Cameron Brate. I think he's going to be the X factor.
That's
honestly.
where I was going with the tight end game, but they play the tight ends pretty good, right?
Yes, they do, both.
The Rams tight ends didn't do really
They did
anything.
nothing.
And they got running yards in the second half when the game was basically over.
A.J.
They
Dillon.
wanted them to run the ball.
AJ Dillon.
AJ Dillon.
LNG.
Got you. Got you. Yes. Yeah. Look, this is going to be a highly contested football game.
Get your popcorn ready.
Please get your popcorn ready, man, because it's
Yeah.
going to be a doozy, man. But I can't go against Tom Brady no more,
can't.
man. I can't.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna treat Tom Brady like the boogeyman. Like you. Y'all treat him like the boogeyman.
Look, Aaron Rodgers is who Aaron Rodgers
Aaron
is,
Rodgers.
bro. To look at this juncture in your career, to not have 100 career interceptions.
Yeah.
How phenomenal is
He
that?
makes some educated passes, right?
He makes educated
passes.
passes.
Yes. Throws and completion.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's a big
Wow.
one. It's a big
Wow.
one for Rodgers too, man.
Yeah,
You got to be
huge.
looking at it like I got to
Huge.
win this one, man. I can't let Brady get me.
Oh
Right,
yeah, because
right,
Brady's gonna go through
right.
Breeze, then him, and then let's say he plays Mahomes, right? And then he solidifies himself.
Solidify.
Because what he's gonna do right now, let's say he gets into the Super Bowl, he passes up Joe Montana because Joe Montana took the Chiefs to the AFC Championship
Yes.
game, but he never got past it.
Right.
So he's another one that took to two conferences.
Two
with-
conferences.
Yeah.
And if they want to shake this perception that Mike McCarthy was the one that held the Green Bay Packers back,
Mm-hmm.
you know,
Big game.
in big games or
Must be
getting to the Super Bowl. They said, he only got to one Super Bowl with
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers. You should have got to play. Well, you can't really say that.
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
But-
that's different personnel. Too.
Yeah.
You know what
So my thing is, if LaFleur,
Le Fleur.
Pepe.
he's gonna
From
he's gonna have to get, and I know Aaron Rodgers is chomping at the bit
Oh, yeah, he
to
is.
get
No doubt.
to another Super
No
Bowl.
question.
He needs that. He
question.
need
Yeah.
at least
Tom
one,
Brady's been to
2
9.
more to
Yeah.
be
He's been to 9, man.
Oh,
ridiculous.
Time for somebody else. Huh?
Yeah, time for somebody else.
All right.
Let me ask you this: Who do you think Belichick is pulling for tomorrow? Is he pulling for his boy?
I
Come
think
on,
he pulling
Tom.
for
Come on,
his
Tommy.
boy.
Come on,
I think
Tommy.
he pulling for
Or
his
is he?
boy.
Or is
I
he?
think he is.
Come on, A-Rod. Don't let him get to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Pulling for his boy, man.
He pulling for Brady.
You don't think
Yeah.
so, Quan? Quan over there shaking his head. He don't think so.
I think he's pulling for Rodgers because you don't want him to look like I can do it without you.
Okay, from an ego
Absolutely.
standpoint, I
Yeah.
guess.
Maybe-
And I'm gonna
ego
tell you,
thing.
when Shaq left us and went to Miami, was you rooting for Shaq to win in Miami?
no.
I'm a
I
Shaq
wasn't.
fan, so I was just
I was
I just
not.
root for Shaquille O'Neal. That's my favorite player.
I was
Yeah.
mad, bro. I was Kobe. I was
I
like,
was-
no,
yeah.
don't let him win a ring without Kobe, because
Right.
then it solidifies what everybody was saying at the time.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. No doubt.
Like it was Kobe was the problem.
Yeah.
But Kobe had the last laugh on
He
that.
got the
Yeah, he
last
did.
laugh.
Yeah.
And
absolutely.
Dwayne Wade won that ring, but yeah.
Yeah. Yes, he did. Average 36. 36.
Well, Kobe even said it that last championship they won. He's like,
I got
yeah,
one
I
more.
got one more than Shaq.
Yeah.
Ultimate
So
moment.
hey,
Ultimate moment.
yeah.
And we're gonna get to Shaq
Yeah.
here in a minute, man. But let's talk about the AFC lockup.
Yeah.
Patrick Mahomes,
Popcorn ready.
Please get your Oh my!
What a game.
What against that Bills defense?
Look, man, something's got to give here.
Yeah.
Something has got to give here, and I know I've been on Josh Allen.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, bro.
Dre.
And Dre has always ridden with him. To Dre's credit, man, he's always ridden with him. My thing with Josh Allen was winning in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Right. I gotta eat that crow, bro.
Okay. At least you mentioned
Josh
it. That's
Allen did that, bro. There's
Yeah.
Serve it up, Dre.
I can't say anything.
Dre,
bro.
serve that crow up.
Go and toss it. Go and toss it over here, bro. I gotta eat that.
And
I gotta eat that, bro. Josh
Yeah.
Allen, even last week where he didn't particularly play well,
yeah.
he still willed his ball club. He willed his ball club. Now the defense played out of line. The defense was out of line, but he took care of the football, and he willed his team to a victory.
Yeah. I feel like they didn't beat the Ravens. The Ravens gave it to them.
Kind of gave it up,
Because
maybe.
If they made those field goals, now you
We're talking about a different ball game.
Now you're
and that's
going
not
in-
Justin Tucker. That's not the
Yeah.
best, the most accurate field goal kicker we know in life.
But now
That's
you're
not
Man,
him.
he
Now
was
you're
missing
going in-
field goals.
Come on, bro.
You're going in 9-10, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then you make another field goal. Now you're 12-10.
Right.
Now you're at the goal line. Now you're not making that pass where you gave up 7.
Sure.
Now you're 15-10. They haven't scored offensively for the rest of the
Interesting.
game. The only game
Interesting.
they scored was that interception
Interesting.
in the second, and
Yeah.
nothing in the second half, I believe. Or that was it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's
so
very interesting.
for me, like the Ravens gave it to them. Like when you look at it from that
But
perspective.
having Lamar go out, that didn't help.
No.
When Lamar went out with the injury, it was like,
but that defense was holding them.
sure. They
Yeah.
were playing well.
That
They were playing
7
well.
points came off the defensive
Gotcha.
end on
Yes, he did.
interception.
Yes, he
they
did. The
only
pick
put up
six.
10 points as
I
the
mean,
offense.
that was a 102-yard pick six,
Yeah.
bro. Wow.
I think he ran to Vegas, got him a drink, and then ran back.
Yeah. Like he was really running for that long.
Yeah.
He was running for that long, bro. Pat Mahomes just coming off concussion protocol.
Okay.
Everybody was saying, well, should he play? Should he play? You know damn well he is.
He should. A lot of cats talking about he shouldn't play.
Man,
Yeah,
please.
he ain't sitting that one out.
Please,
He
that
wouldn't
man is
play if
not
this was
sitting
regular
this,
season.
he's
He
not sitting
shouldn't
this
play
football game out.
according to
Are
the
you crazy?
protocol
Man,
procedures
stop.
and all that.
Man, y'all know better.
actually think that's gonna happen?
Y'all know better.
Stop.
He'll
Y'all
take
know
that
better.
CTE 20
Yeah.
years from now.
Come
Yeah.
on, bro.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. He
Give me
was-
that CTE, and I'm playing in the Super Bowl.
Yes, he was never not going to play in this football game, bro. Ever.
That hit scared me. I ain't gonna lie. When he was linguini legs when he got up.
But it's
for sure.
crazy because you from the replay you really couldn't tell what happened.
I saw
I saw the
something
crown
with
of his
neck.
helmet hit the ground.
Now
when
that part,
he got pulled out.
But if you look close, he was knocked out before he hit the turf. So something happened in the
Neurologically.
backside of his head, or if you look, it looked like he was getting choked when he got tackled. So I'm not certain exactly what it was that happened.
I mean, if you hit somebody in the side of the neck, they
Sure,
will
yes, you
flop
can.
like that.
Yes,
so
you can.
if he
Absolutely.
caught a bicep to the side of the neck, at those athletes are, I mean, they're just so much force behind.
Finely
them.
tuned machines, bro, is
Yeah.
what they are, bro.
So yeah, I can see that happening, and then boom, you just the hitting of the head is the second effect.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Man. Dre, you in here, man? What's good, man?
Yeah.
Freshly
Dre,
twisted.
What's up with it?
freshly twisted.
Got that Busta Rhymes twist popping, man. Hey, man, look.
My
Larry
stylist
Fitzgerald.
call it the pop smoke.
Yeah.
Look,
The
if
pop-
y'all
okay.
ain't heard that Extinction Level Event 2 album,
Oh, it's fire.
man,
That's the rhymes now.
then he came with the Czar remix.
Uh-huh.
Man, if y'all don't quit playing,
That's a solid album.
oh my God, I listen to it every day.
Oh shoot.
Every day I listen to the album.
And you know what's crazy about this era? Like, what's sad is like albums get overlooked now. Like,
Yes.
it's
Yes.
It's fast paced.
it's just too much going on now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Whole
People
lot
don't
of
even
money
have the
overlooked.
time to really enjoy it because it's like, what's next? What's
look.
next?
People don't even release albums; they just release a song, and
Yeah.
then the song is out.
Yeah, and
you
it's all
forget-
good. It's an
Yeah.
anthem now.
Imagine
The album was the artwork, that the way the songs flowed as
Sure.
you listen to the whole thing.
Sure.
That was part of the artwork.
Absolutely.
I am so sick and tired of the Weeknd song. I'm sick of that
Yeah,
song,
yeah.
man.
Which song is that?
That sounds like a 80s song
joint.
that you can do the Carlton dance on.
yeah.
Come on, man.
and that's the Super Bowl halftime.
Yeah.
Jeez.
What is it called? What's that song called, man?
I heard Jasmine
Blinding
Sullivan.
He
Lights
doesn't
or
have his
something like
face like it is.
Yeah.
I heard Jasmine Sullivan and her are performing
Mm.
the Super Bowl too.
Interesting.
That should be a good one.
Look, speaking of Pat Mahomes, man, I seen somebody comment that said, I've never seen somebody pass concussion protocol so fast. I'm like, what?
A week, fool. Standard.
Bill Romanowski come back the next quarter. What are you talking
I'm
about?
saying right
Bro,
now.
Yeah.
people just do not want
Yeah.
this dude. It's like they don't want him to play.
That's
Why?
crazy, man.
What's the reason for
Insane.
that?
They don't want. I mean,
They know the
And
deal.
they're not really concerned about his health.
no,
Nah,
Of course not.
they just
bro.
don't want to get beat.
they're the
that
new.
part.
They're the new Patriots. That's what they are right now. People are hating on them like they hated on Brady. They're hating on them like they hated Belichick. They just hate on them right now. They don't like them winning because they have a winning
understand.
squad there right now.
I don't understand why. They're really
It
good.
goes back to what Shaq was saying about greatness, and people just can't embrace it.
They want to see them handicapped by one player.
He's destined for greatness.
Wow. I mean, they made it all the way through the entire season. We talked about this without any COVID issues, that is amazing. I don't
My
know
thing-
understand how that
My thing
happened,
was
bro.
the play.
Yeah, we talked about. Yeah,
My thing was the play itself.
Yeah.
That was a bad play call. You don't
Yeah.
run an option to the
No.
short side of the field.
ever.
You're going to get somebody killed.
Somebody gonna get
yeah,
hurt, bro.
Somebody's
gonna get hurt.
Real estate is very small.
Yes, it
Yes,
is.
you
Yeah.
don't do that.
If I'm on the right hash,
No.
don't run it. to
Yeah,
the
don't
right
build a
hash, bro.
duplex on
No,
that.
yeah,
Right.
don't do it. Bro. Yeah,
Right.
don't do that. It's
No.
ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
No.
Look, Dre, AFC, NFC title games, man. Who you got first? NFC. Who you looking at? It's tough, bro. It's tough.
It's
It
not
is.
tough.
Talk
Just
about
say
legendary,
it.
it's legendary
say it.
football going on
it
right
was
now,
Just
regular-
bro.
say it, bro.
If it was
I'm
regular
going
season,
Green Bay.
you would just say it. But
Yeah,
because
this is boy.
You know, I have to. First off,
Yeah.
the hottest quarterback right now is Aaron Rodgers.
yeah,
No doubt.
The hottest.
I think he's MVP.
I
He's
gotta
MVP of the
stick
league.
with the hottest
He's
quarterback
MVP
right
of
now.
the
yeah.
Yep.
He's on the roll, bros. I
Yep.
mean, and I called it a couple, like 4 or 5 weeks ago. I was like, Green Bay
Yeah.
going to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I feel that way.
No, that's like Bill was saying. That's where the trend's going. That's just the logical pick.
No doubt.
I mean,
State Farm.
If he comes in that games and he leaves that game with 3 to 4 interceptions, you can like, oh my gosh.
I don't expect
That's
that.
the reason. That is the reason why
I
they
didn't
lost.
expect Breeze to do that though either.
Right.
Nobody did.
Right.
I knew he wasn't right.
I
didn't expect
know
that to happen like that,
not
but
like that.
I knew Breeze wasn't right though.
I read a story that in Buffalo they took all the Kansas City barbecue sauces off the shelf.
The pettiness.
Are you serious?
I swear.
The pettiness.
In preparation for this game, they
The
took it all off the
pettiness.
shelf. No KC nothing.
Wow.
We ain't selling it.
Look, man, I know a couple
Bills
of
Mafia.
Wow. I know a couple of real live Bills fan, man. Shout out to my guy, Nye Slocum, and my frat brother, Derek Counts, man. Those are two bona fide Buffalo Bills fans who I've known for an extremely long time. If the Buffalo Bills are to pull this out, it is going to take a complete football game in all 3 phases.
But they got it though. Their
They do.
Their
They
defense
do.
is good.
Yes.
But Allen has to play better than he played last
Gotta
game.
play better than he
Yeah,
played last
only
week.
10
No
points, Trey. Offensively,
Has to
Can't
be.
do that.
Absolutely.
I still don't see them beating Casey.
no, not at all.
I see Green Bay, KC.
The first Super Bowl rematch,
State Farm Bowl.
The State Farm Bowl.
State Farm, Rogers rate versus Mahomes rate. Who has the better rate? Whose haircut is better?
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Who you got in the AFC? You didn't tell us who you had.
Man,
Come on, man.
If it was the regular season,
If it was the regular season, give me Kansas City. If
That's
it's the
how
regular
it is.
season.
This is just the regular season. Everything else is just a label. I want y'all to know that right now. It don't matter. It's just a regular season game. That's all it is. And that's how they approach it too.
I'm going against the grain. Give me Buffalo.
You going Buffalo?
oh, you
Going
going with
against
you
the
going
grain.
with Allen now?
No,
to
I'm going
beat-
Buffalo's defense.
So
then
you
I'm going
going-
Allen.
So you
It's
going
Buffalo's defense, then Allen.
Tampa versus Buffalo's your Super Bowl.
Tampa versus Buffalo.
Okay.
Still got Tampa
Yeah.
going, huh?
Yeah.
Even without Antonio Brown.
I'm not sure he was much of a factor leading up. Nah, he wasn't that big of a factor.
And last game he was.
I mean, just overall since the playoffs started, I don't think he's been that huge.
I mean, it's hard to bet against Tom Brady.
It's
And,
difficult,
we've
man.
talked about
Yeah.
extremely
this.
difficult.
We've talked about this. It's hard to bet against Tom Brady, but
Cat's out here treating this cat like he's the boogeyman.
but I'm
He
gonna
kinda
still
is.
go with my picks, the Green Bay and KC.
I'd be scared to play him in the playoff game like this.
Oh, no
with
doubt.
all his experience.
No question.
Not if you was a Falcon.
But that was that defense that got him. Right?
Jeez.
It was the Patriot
I,
defense.
still, I still can't believe
Not
that's
if you were the Giants.
Yes.
Giants.
Or
weren't afraid of him.
Giant.
Giants weren't
Yes.
afraid of him. They smacked him
Tom
in the mouth.
Coughlin. Own him.
Smacked him in the mouth.
Wow.
do you
AFC. It pains me to say it because I'm a you know me. I'm a Raider fan.
Yes, indeed. Going in your division here.
I'm mad. I'm mad that we got to play these cats. For
Yeah.
the next several years.
We
They
gave
gonna-
him the only loss though.
We gave him that L, and we
But
almost
that
beat
should
him.
be the pride in your AFC West
Yeah, it should be.
division.
Yeah,
That's how I look
yeah.
at it too.
Yeah.
So,
With Raiders still
think
trash,
I
though,
think
but
the
go ahead.
Chiefs.
That's not even.
Yeah, I mean,
Chiefs. Yeah.
I think Chiefs gonna take it. I think Buffalo's defense is really nice, and I think they are on the rise.
Mm-hmm.
They are a team that's going to be vicious for the next few years. Josh Allen is the real deal,
No doubt.
but I think Mahomes' plan is huge, and I'm impressed by Casey's play calling, man. With the
Yeah.
exception of that one play
Bieniemy,
where they
man.
almost took Mahomes out.
Yeah.
They got some killer play calling,
Yes, they
man.
do, man.
And,
Josh Allen can get into a trying to be hero ball too much.
Yeah. And I just see Kelsey and Hill making plays.
Sure.
Mhm.
But Eric Bieniemy, man, credit, man. The dude uses what he has to its full capabilities.
Is he gone? Is he going to be head coach next year?
It don't look like it.
Yeah, what's up with that? They say he don't interview well.
Hey, man. But my man in Detroit is all good. Did you see his presser?
Who?
My man, he actually used to play tight end for
Dan Campbell.
Dan Campbell. He played tight end for the
Lions.
the Lions at one point.
Yeah.
Did you see his intro?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's. We'll rock with that.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. He was horrible.
So you KC Bucks Super Bowl?
Yes.
Steven.
What up?
What up?
What up, Steven? Man, I think the Green Bay game is going to be real low scoring.
Really? Low scoring, like in the
low scoring the teens.
Whoa.
That favors the Bucks, right?
Chess match.
That could favor the Bucks.
I think it actually favors Green Bay because I think that whole game plan is going to be my game plan will be to blitz Tom Brady almost every down. I blitz him almost every down, especially in the cold weather. Even though he's from New England, I still blitz him because he can't move.
Yeah.
He still can't move. So I like Green Bay to win that game like 17-13.
Okay.
And I'm like Donnell. I like the Bills defense versus the Chiefs offense. I like the Bills defense. So
that's gonna be a chess match.
Green
bro.
Bay
really
and Buffalo, I got for the Super Bowl.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Any combination is going to be a great Super Bowl.
It's gonna be a great Super Bowl regardless. Yeah. Any of those 4 teams that could possibly make it, man. It's a great lockup. Yeah. It's a great lockup in Tampa, regardless.
When was the last time a home team had a Super Bowl and they was hosting?
I want to say it was the Rams in Pasadena.
Never. I don't think ever.
Rams in Pasadena or no?
Never.
I don't think ever.
I don't think it's ever happened.
But
that would be considered.
This will be the first time.
Where they're actually playing in their home stadium.
If Tampa Bay makes it, this will be the
That'll
first
probably
time.
be I think that'll be the first time.
Bananas.
That's crazy.
Only 22,000 fans though.
Yeah, I mean, at least they getting them.
Yeah, they're getting.
At least they getting them.
Yeah.
What do those tickets go for you to be
all pass outs?
Part of a.
Those are all pass.
Oh,
outs.
yeah, a lot of them are
outs?
pass outs. Yeah,
They're not
a lot of
selling?
them.
Because each team got 4 healthcare workers that they picked.
Yeah, I did hear
They
that.
get to
I
do
did
that.
hear that. I
And
did
then
hear
the rest
that.
is friends and family.
That's
I
good.
did hear
That's
that.
good. That's good.
Yeah, I did hear that. Absolutely, man. But it's gonna be a dandy either way.
Yeah.
Like I said, man, Championship Sunday is
Can't
upon
wait.
us. Can't wait, man.
Yeah.
Can't wait, man. Segue. Not really, but Shaquille O'Neal.
The big Aristotle.
The big hater
The
is
big
is
hater.
what he's amounted to. In an interview post game with one Donovan Mitchell, he basically, prior to the interview, he basically said, it was in the pregame, I believe it was. He basically said Donovan Mitchell didn't have what it took to get a team over the hump. I'm just paraphrasing. Didn't have what it takes to go to the next level, I believe were the words. And they get Donovan Mitchell in the post-game interview. And Shaq addresses the comment. And Donovan Mitchell was like, all right. What you want me to say, bro? What you want me to say? You see me. Look, we talked about it pre-show.
Uh-huh.
Devin Booker, Bradley Beal, Donovan Mitchell. Those 3 guys, right? Bradley Beal, we already know what Bradley Beal can do, man. We had the pleasure of actually interviewing him at the USA Basketball minicamp.
Okay.
That was here. Phenomenal dude, man. Great interview with him. And we saw him and his talent ascend since then. Devin Booker, same way. We saw him drop 70. We know this dude's a scoring machine.
Yeah.
But if you look at the maturation of Devin Booker, of Donovan Mitchell, who nobody really regarded this dude really much at all. Yeah. Nobody was really looking at this dude like that. He wasn't on anybody's radar like the other 2.
Yeah.
No.
Right?
Because he wasn't that at Louisville.
No, he
wasn't that at
he
all.
wasn't. But all you've seen Donovan Mitchell was get better each and every year, bro.
Yeah.
He's just gotten better as a basketball player.
Is he the best in his draft class?
Who else was in that draft class, bro, with him?
I think it's Tatum, right? I think Ball was in there.
Tatum, Mitchell, Ball.
No, he's not. No.
Not better than
No, he's not better than Tatum.
I like look, and I don't like nothing coming from Duke
Boss.
because it's heels all the way. But no,
Yeah.
he's not
he
Tatum.
ain't
Jason Tatum special, bro.
And see,
He's special.
regard back to Shaq, I disagree with him asking him that after the game,
Right.
post game. But before the game and pregame, what he said, and then what Chuck kicked in was that which I think helps the statement. Chuck said he's only effective or he only has effect on the game on one side of the court. And offense. And that one I rode with because if you watch,
dude active, bro.
Yeah,
he's not a phenomenal defender like that. Yeah. Like we're not placing that jacket on him.
That's why I said the comment had merit to it.
But how many guys are doing that right now in today's NBA?
That's true.
So to place that jacket on him specifically, that's kind of irresponsible, bro.
But like I said this morning, their game was just up next.
Sure.
That's why Donovan got the spotlight that he got because their game was up next.
Got you.
Now, what you said about Bradley Beal, them is true too because they ain't did nothing.
Right.
But they ran to LeBron every time.
Right. Well, Bradley, I mean, the Wizards weren't going to do much. But just look about this though. Think about this. What superstar has Donovan Mitchell played with? You're not considering Rudy Gobert, are you?
Shaq didn't.
He got paid like it.
Yes. Paid like it. Yeah.
Shaq didn't say he was a superstar.
Nobody loves jingling Joe Ingles more than me. He a superstar?
No,
nah,
not a superstar.
How many times they been to the playoffs, bro?
But they was up 3-1.
Up 3.
They were. But I'm saying, I'm just saying, historically, how many times have they been to the playoffs since he's been on the team? Yeah. How many times has Bradley Beal been to the playoffs since he's been in Washington? Yeah. How many times Devin Booker been to the playoffs since he's been in Phoenix?
Don't it? Yeah.
But I think winning 8 games in the bubble.
Yeah.
Still didn't.
But they hit Donovan so hard.
Yeah.
Because they was up 3-1.
Yeah. And that's
they
understood.
Was up 3-1, and
understood.
That's he got to take that. He got to stand in the batter's box, and he got to take that.
Absolutely.
You was up 3-1. Y'all lost it.
This is how I look at Shaq's comment. Where's the lie? Where's the lie? Where is the lie? So people want to call Shaq a hater, but he's telling the truth.
Did he say the same thing about my man?
But we're not talking. He's not talking about him.
Has he?
He's talking
has
about.
He mentioned?
He's talking about Devin Mitchell.
Understood.
I mean Donovan Mitchell.
Understood.
So when let's keep it on Donovan Mitchell.
Okay.
Where's the lie?
You might not. There might not be one.
Okay.
But.
See, we want to bring. We have a tendency nowadays.
Has there been?
We have
Denver
a tendency nowadays to want to bring
TNT?
other people into the conversation
when
it's just we're talking about one person. And Shaq talking about Donovan Mitchell.
Here's my thing, though.
I told you what you Bill. That happens
center.
It happens all the time.
I understand.
All the time. Yeah, I hate that.
But don't center your rhetoric on one dude.
It wasn't rhetoric though. It's truth.
Again, did he say that about my man in Denver, who gave up a 3-1 lead with a better basketball team?
He's talking about Donovan Mitchell.
Billy,
let's not bring other people to the party.
I understand.
When he's talking about one dude.
Has he had the chance to say the same thing about my man in Denver? Yes or no?
He probably would say that if he's talking about him. He probably would say that.
How many televised games?
He probably would say that.
Murray. How many televised games has the Denver Nuggets had on TNT? Several. Has he said it? No. And they got a better basketball team than the Utah Jazz have. A way better basketball team.
Well, I guarantee you, if you was to ask him that, he'd probably say the same thing.
This is my thing. It can't be good for the goose and not be good for the gander.
True. That's true.
Don't do that.
That's true.
But he wasn't. It wasn't Shaq's. It wasn't Shaq's. It's not his thing to bring other people into who he's specifically talking about. Yeah. I'm not talking about dude in Denver. I'm talking about Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah. I will say this,
and it's no lie about what he said. But now he's labeled as a hater, which is it's just so unfortunate that we want to do that. And then like I said, let's not bring other people to the party when we're talking specifically about this dude.
I just think my man has proven himself in this league.
Sure he has.
And he's ascending. Sure it's not like he's dropping off.
Sure he has.
If he was
he's
dropping
a young
off,
player.
Bro, if he was dropping off, pound him, bro.
Yeah.
But my man's not dropping off.
He's too young to drop off.
He's not dropping off.
No.
If he was dropping off, man, have at it.
But he's not dropping off, but he's not that dude yet. That's what Shaq is saying.
look,
where's the lie?
And that's understood, bro. It
He
totally
can't say
is.
it. He's
But
not allowed to say that.
How many
He's
dudes
part of the media
are that
now.
dude? How many dudes are that dude though?
As
How
far as
many?
Murray
Not
goes,
many.
as far as Jamal Murray
Not
goes,
many, and a lot of dudes are at their prime, or even before their prime.
Right.
But he was talking specifically about Murray. I mean about Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah.
as Jamal Murray go, I think he will eventually get to Murray because bubble play versus what he doing now and how that team is not
Come on,
playing
bro.
as everybody thought they would. Jamal Murray gonna be up next on the
And
the
people
TNT
talking
hit list.
about Jokic being an MVP candidate.
Yeah. He's leading the league in assists.
Look at the Utah Jazz roster and look at the Denver Nuggets roster, man.
Yeah.
It's glaring.
Yeah.
But when Shaq says these things, and then he does say, I'm only saying that to motivate.
To
you.
motivate.
Do you believe that, or
I don't believe
to get the best out of you, or is he just
Sure, I don't think he wants that dude to fail.
Because didn't he do that
I
to
think-
Embiid? Didn't he do that to Joel Embiid? He kind of called him out a couple times.
Not on the interview. Not like he did.
Not like that, no.
Not like that.
No. He has said something about Joel Embiid.
Yeah, they
so,
did. They did
yeah.
go after Joel.
I don't think Shaq genuinely wants a dude to fail.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna just go out on a limb and say that he could have said it just to try to take his game to another level. We'll see once the playoffs get here if they make it to the playoffs. But I don't think he wants anybody to fail. I don't think that's Shaq.
Yeah.
Don't you respect them for saying the same thing to their face that they say?
Oh, no doubt.
yeah.
Because so many people don't do that.
I respect
Once they
that
get
part.
them and have an interview with them, they
I
act
respect
totally
that part.
different
Shaq ain't
and
that
don't
bark,
give the same
Shaq
opinion.
ain't that two barking
Yeah.
dogs like to see her behind the thing, and then when they come out, he's nice.
Yeah,
No.
yeah, yeah.
The Skip Bayless effect.
No.
That's what it's called. Yeah.
Sure,
Yeah.
sure. I like that. I like that. Yeah. And in that aspect,
Yeah.
I'm with you. At least he said it to his face.
But you don't like the timing, it seems like.
It's just, it seems like the timing. It's
Yeah.
like, come on, bro. And again, if that dude was dropping off, man, have at him, bro. But this dude is ascending, bro. He's getting better.
I'll say this.
Mm-hmm.
You can say that about a lot of players in the league. That LeBron, with LeBron being in the league, a lot of dudes ain't gonna beat this dude.
Right. It's just what it is.
That's
yeah.
what it is.
Yeah.
A lot of these dudes are not going to get to a conference finals to play this dude and
Right.
just show if they can knock him off.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, Murray had his chance, didn't work.
Didn't work. Yeah.
So you can say the same thing about him. I
Sure.
guarantee you, if Shaq was asked the same thing about Murray, he'd probably say the same thing.
Yeah. I just when time comes,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be right there.
You can't have a 3-1 lead. But yeah, you can't have a 3-1 lead
can't.
in a series
Can't
and
do
then
it.
lose it.
Can't do it. Can't do it.
So you're gonna say the same thing about Paul George and Kawhi Leonard? You're gonna say the same thing about
Oh,
Tracy
yeah.
McGrady?
Well, they were
Look,
roasted.
that's
got
open
roasted.
game.
You know, they got
Worse
roasted.
should be said about
they
them.
got
Worse.
roasted.
They were
Worse.
penciled in to win
Worse.
to win the world
They
title.
got roasted.
penciled
Worse.
in.
They got
COVID
roasted when they
13.
lost.
Oh man, there's no way
Yeah.
you're supposed to lose a 3-1 lead to that Denver club who you're far superior
Bruh.
than.
So
no
now-
way.
They
If
got
the
roasted.
refs, if the
Yeah.
refs
Yeah.
hadn't screwed Porzingis in Game 1,
Oh yeah.
I guarantee you Dallas would have won
Dallas
that
probably
series
could've knocked
in the
them
first
off.
place.
Yeah.
Refs had no business tossing out a superstar like that.
Right.
Yeah.
They had no business doing that. And Dallas was in control of Game 1.
Sure they were.
Until that happened.
Sure they were.
You know,
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh. That's a good
I
point,
loved
Billy.
it. I absolutely loved
Great
it.
point, brother.
I'm just
It's a
saying.
great point.
Yeah.
I'm just
And what you're saying is true. He is ascending.
yeah.
He's going to his
I think for me
next
though,
level every season.
It's just the history with Shaq. I think that's like, look, man, Rudy Gobert, for what he does,
Yeah.
rebounding and playing defense, he's a defensive player of the year candidate every single year. He's a solid shot blocker. He's a good rebounder. He's not Shaquille O'Neal on the
Yeah.
block. He's not you, bro.
Shaq's mad he got $200 million.
Shaq is literally
Yeah.
upset that this man got
Yes.
$200 million.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
bro, that's the climate of the league,
That's
bro.
the market, bro.
That's the market, bro.
Because you're
You
giving
talk-
this guy $200 million, that owner's still getting $1 billion.
He's
So like you got to
still
look
getting
at
$1 billion.
Yeah.
Look, the billionaire owners are
Yeah.
making more billions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let the players get paid, bro. There was a time where where these funky contracts was getting signed. Just ask Magic Johnson, 10-year, $10 million.
You let that dude go to full free agency and watch what he gets.
Come on.
He's going to get the same amount.
He's going to get the same amount. Somebody was going to give it to him, bro.
So I could be wrong, but I think 55% go to the players and 45% go to the owners.
Yeah.
That's the collective bargaining agreement. So you're thinking, oh, this guy got $200 million.
Yeah.
That's one portion of 55%.
Sure.
Think about what 45% is.
Come on, man.
That's why I never talk about dudes who get their
bag.
money. I never talk about that. They don't deserve this or they should. No.
Get your money.
I didn't say anything about Shaq when he came to LA and he was rapping and it was terrible. Nobody said
Nobody
anything.
said a word.
Go ahead, Shaq.
Even though Shaq Diesel went gold.
Yeah.
Shaq Diesel went gold. Bro.
Yeah.
He was
Outstanding was dope. Can we play that, sir?
Look, the joint with the Fushnikins.
Hey,
was dope. Can we play Outstanding
Peter
real
Guns.
Oh, yeah.
With Peter Guns.
One hit
Yeah.
wonders. Yeah.
With Redman and Eric Sermon.
Look, man, Shaq had a couple of hits, bro.
That first
Yeah,
album.
top selling shoes at Payless. Nobody sold
Bro,
more than
I had the Shaq Gnosis joints.
Ooh.
Yeah.
The first album
Pumps,
that
the
Eric Sermon
Reeboks.
produced.
Yeah, absolutely, bro. Yeah, man.
I think Shaq. It's just probably just hard for these cats to, coming from the cloth that they're cut from.
Yeah,
to
they
see
can't
these
stomach
guys.
it. Yeah, they just can't.
Like,
I mean, Jordan
like-
has said it. Jordan
You're
has
not worth
said,
that.
yeah,
Right.
Jordan has said these dudes have not paid their due to get the money that they're getting, but I understand it. That's the market.
The money's different though. It's not the same as like $1 million when at Jordan's time and $1 million
Sure,
now.
it's different.
You can't
It's
even
a
buy
little
a
bit
house with $1 million in San Francisco.
Right,
But
no.
back then you could have.
Sure.
So the $1 million isn't that as big as it was 20 years ago.
Well, he should know. He just paid my man 38 to come over
Oh
there.
my
So
gosh.
brand new deal. I said, man, ain't no way this dude getting a new deal.
Is that Gordon?
Gordon Hayward.
Yeah.
He
I
balling
said,
though.
man, ain't no way he getting a new deal.
He
I thought the
balling.
same thing too.
You watch him. He balling.
I couldn't believe he left that deal.
Yeah.
And he got the same. Yeah.
Yes.
Fresh off the wire.
Wow.
Fresh off the wire.
Uh,
Stafford is leaving.
I saw that.
Detroit.
Parting ways.
He said he wants
wow.
that.
Would you guys be interested?
Not
No.
if we can get Deshaun Watson.
No.
Yeah.
If
Exactly.
Deshaun Watson
So
is
that's how
hanging
we can
out
get
there,
Deshaun Watson.
I'm not finna settle for Matt Stafford.
that's a yes. Then he's the fat chick, so that's a yes. If he can't get the hot
fat
chick
chick in the club when the
that's-
lights
He'll
come
take the
on.
moped.
He's the fat chick in the club when
Yeah.
the lights come on. Come on.
Yeah,
Does Frisco have enough to get Deshaun Watson?
they do.
I think so.
They have enough to give up to get Deshaun Watson?
You just got to give up your future pick.
Picks.
Mm.
Just give us
Yeah.
some picks.
Take us.
They got the 12th round. I think they have the 12th pick in the draft next year.
So we'll turn
it's
into the
in
Houston
that
Texans.
mid area 12 to 15 area.
So Frisco will turn into the Houston Texans then.
No.
Oh.
No, because
No.
We give up all those picks to get.
No.
but they already got a young core.
We got a young team, bro.
Yeah,
It's a
they
young
still got
squad, bro.
Bosa.
Young receiving core,
Yeah.
young linebackers. We young on the D line. We good.
And
G.
all their contracts, like even though they got rid of Quan Alexander, all their contracts are front heavy.
Yep.
Which means they get rid of these cats at the end.
Yep.
They're opening up a lot of cap
Lot
space.
of
I still
money.
didn't
Yeah.
like the Quan Alexander.
And we about to draft Patrick Surtain. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We get Surtain.
Oh.
Yeah, but they gave up Quan, right?
Don't tell nobody.
That was a good one, sending it to the Saints, and they ended up getting a
Yeah.
pick. The dude is injury prone, so
Quan is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
But
yeah.
still, he was hard.
He was good
Yeah.
when he was in there, but he was injured a lot. bro.
Yeah.
He was hurt a lot. Yeah, we good at the linebacker spot, bro. He was
So
expendable.
if you
Yeah, you
can't,
got
if you
Fred
can't, if you
Warner is
can't
a
get
beast.
Watson, you're gonna stick with Garoppolo.
no, I would not. Garoppolo's not getting you there.
At that point, I'm not sure who would take the money.
No, you just cut him.
We can
No,
cut him, but then now
we still owe him bread.
now we out in the open trying to find a quarterback.
Yeah. He's
Or you-
still owed bread, though. If you go,
Is he? I think this was his last
you
year.
might as well kid. No, he still got 2 years.
Yeah, he got 2 years left.
I
on
thought
his
if
deal.
they let him go, they would just have to eat $2 million
No.
No, it's gonna be more than that.
Yeah.
We had-
More than that.
because he was one of these front loaded contracts.
yeah,
And
yeah.
at the end,
The contract was front loaded, but we
Deshaun
had,
Watson,
still had to eat.
Deshaun Watson for you guys are like the Royals' voice.
No
Wishing on a
question.
star.
Yeah, I
To
don't
find
think it's,
out where you
I don't think it's
are.
wishing. I think it's possible.
So as a Raiders fan, I want Deshaun Watson. I think you give up Carr, you give some picks. I think they give a better package than what the Niners would give.
It's a lot of quarterbacks with some heavy
Yeah.
bread. That's
Yeah, a ton.
That's on,
Yeah.
the, on
Matt
the cusp
Stafford
of
being one of
changing teams. Man,
Matt Stafford's, I think his contract is almost at the end.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
we,
gotta-
we could probably we can lessen him up
Oh.
if that were to happen.
he still got
I don't
at
wanna
least
do it,
60
though.
million
I
on
don't
him.
wanna
Would you
do
go
it,
with
though.
Stafford or Carr?
Carr. Carr's already got the system down and stuff.
Sure.
They both don't scramble. You need somebody that's going to scramble because you look at Rich Gannon. I don't care what anyone says about John Gruden's like play calling. His plays fold, and you need to scramble. You need to create something because once you run your little 5-yard out and your man is there, you don't know what to do. So now you have to improvise, and that's why Rich Gannon worked out with the Raiders. He improvised a lot because once you do the quick slants and everything, that's the West Coast offense. 5 and move, right? In and out. So I think they need a scrambler.
What if
they have Mariota?
Did you see how he played?
Yeah.
If he didn't throw that, he just threw that interception.
He's a scrambler.
Yeah, and he played. He made that offense look better, didn't he? And that wasn't the X's and O's. That was the X's and O's failing, and then him improvising.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. So
what do they call those plays? Off schedule plays?
Yeah.
Yeah. So our guy Mike Patton, man.
You're right. You're right.
Our guy Mike Patton, man, with 3-point conversion, man, out there in Nashville says, if we were to let go of Jimmy G, we'd only own $2 million. If we were to let him go right now.
Not bad. There we go.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I thought
I mean, looking at that, it probably won't be so bad.
So you trade him to the to Patriots, let's say, or somebody for a third or a fifth.
Houston can have it.
We trade him for a low pick, right? Because now you owe $2 million, you got a pick back, and then somebody got their quarterback.
Yeah.
Now they can work out a deal with him.
Absolutely.
But you got to have somebody in the wings, though.
Yeah, I don't feel comfortable just shipping him, and we don't have something in place right now.
But
we get Andy Garcia back there.
Yeah, you guys made it to the Super Bowl on that run scheme, that run zone scheme. You just need somebody that's going to throw 150 yards and no interceptions.
I don't want to get stuck on that.
No, the defense was good.
I don't want to relish in that. Yeah. I want to have a quarterback that can get the ball downfield.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So how did he do in the Super Bowl when he had a wide open Emmanuel Sanders? To me, right there,
it was overthrown.
It's time to go, buddy.
It was overthrown.
When it was there for you to prove yourself, you didn't make it.
The two batted down balls were worse than that, though.
Yeah,
because he just needed to complete 2 passes in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, we
Super Bowl champs.
He had a wide open George Kittle right
there
in front of him, bro. Twice. Twice.
That's 2 times to let him go. Okay.
Twice. That to me is worse than the overthrown.
Yes.
Yep. Those are crucial points in the football game, bro. Where
Still can't
drives
watch that
could have
game
kept
to
going.
this day.
Yeah,
Still can't.
Yeah.
I've tried 5 times.
Yeah. I'm out. I'm out.
That was the 6 right there. That was the 6.
So a little off the field stuff, but on our new president, Joseph Biden, signs an executive order making it, I ain't gonna say legal, but making it so that transgender athletes can compete.
Whole boys.
A whole boy playing with girls.
So you compete
dressing like women
with what they identify as.
So let me ask you this though. So Bruce Jenner,
Woman of the year.
Greatest male athlete.
Yes.
What's his name now? Cynthia Jenner or
is it
Caitlyn?
Caitlyn. Cynthia. I'm done.
Caitlyn.
Cynthia.
Caitlyn Crispy Jenner is the greatest female now. So you could be both.
You can be both. Apparently,
you could be the greatest female and the greatest male.
There's no problem with being both.
No, I'm not worried about that.
If you have a daughter,
let's
just keep it simple.
Yes.
You got daughters? You have a daughter?
Yeah, I got a daughter.
Would you want a little boy competing against your daughter?
No, not at all. I already beat my son.
Simple and plain.
It's really that simple.
It's really that simple.
Would you want your daughter?
No. Now, to the alphabet community, I want you guys to understand this. By no way, shape, or form are we upset that a person identifies as a whole nother sex.
That's
we don't want no alphabet crimes taking place here at the Gorilla Cross Studios. I'm just being 100. But I have a daughter that plays volleyball.
Yeah.
Yep.
You mean to tell me that she may get edged out of a scholarship by a boy?
Brock Lesnar all of a sudden wants to be Brenda Lesnar.
Come on, bro.
And boom, takes that scholarship away from her.
That's not fair, bros.
Yeah.
Look, what if my daughter was a boxer?
Come on, bro.
Oh, damn.
You mean to
with it.
tell me I'm gonna be okay with my daughter stepping into a ring with a whole man?
No.
Mike Tyson wants to be Michelle Tyson
just
next
had
day.
that in MMA fighting with Fallon Fox,
Where
fighting, and she broke some girl's
broke
skull.
the whole orbital bone. All of this gone,
she
bro.
broke her skull.
Oh, cracked the skull.
Yeah, she had a
that's
fracture
even
in her
better.
skull.
Come on, man.
Yeah, that's even better.
And here's
You
the
know
thing.
why? Because she's a man hitting a woman.
Because you go through this thing called puberty, and when you go through puberty, you go differently as a man and as a woman, and you develop different. It's just not fair.
It's not fair, bros. It's not fair.
But if you want to be that,
And it's okay.
and I'll
Fallon,
We
support
don't
you.
care about
It's
that.
okay,
Because
Fallon,
your
if you
time
want to
is
be a
limited.
woman.
Yeah.
It's okay.
If you want to
Yeah.
be that, that's fine.
And I'll address you as a woman too. I will play.
I give you that respect.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
We won't go on a date, but I will address you as a woman.
even in wrestling,
Mm-hmm.
if my daughter is wrestling, you mean to tell me a boy can pick her up from her crotch area?
No.
Oh
No.
shoot. Okay.
That's a negative.
Come on, bros. Come on, bros.
No.
That's not right.
Now you coming off the top ropes with an elbow like bam.
That, it's
yeah,
just
what are you doing?
that's just not right, though, man.
Yeah, cool.
That's not right.
Nothing right about it.
Yeah. No, it's not for sure. And I don't see how the Olympic Committee is going to agree with that. U.S. can do that. You're not going to be able to do that in the Olympics.
And I don't
You can't.
I don't know why that's such a pressing thing
Yeah, I don't get it.
to sign an
Yeah.
executive order to when all last year we was going through this social injustice
Yeah.
stuff.
But
that
that was-
should have been
that
one of
was
the
your
first
thing?
things
On top,
that you
that
should have
was
been
your
addressing.
thing? No, man.
Bros, look, I know we are in a time now where things are steadily changing around us. We all know this. And we have to adapt with society and the way that the world is going. Just case in point, the COVID. We have to wear our masks. We have to keep our
That's what it
social
is.
distancing. We have to do things like that in order to do the things that we want to do. I believe that this is something that is going to have to stay in place.
Yeah.
But at the same time, man, we're talking fairness here.
Yeah.
Okay, we're talking what's wrong and what's right. And if my daughter is playing sports, I don't think it's fair for her to come home and be really upset that she just got beat by a team full of billies.
Yeah.
And
Hey man, hey.
I'm sorry, Bill.
Don't put
I'm
my
sorry,
name
Bill.
in there. Put my name in there, man.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
Oh man.
I just that's not fair to me.
Yeah.
And I'm speaking for my daughter. I'm pretty sure when she gets to that age, she can speak for herself. And there may be some women out there that say, you know what? If they line up across from me, they can get it too, or
Yeah.
I'm gonna compete.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
I'm gonna compete. But genetic wise,
No, G.
Not right.
That ain't it.
No.
that's not right, man.
Who
not it.
voted on that? Who signed off?
That's
on
what I
that?
was saying. This thing didn't get
Because
voted.
that was like one of the first
Right.
things he signed.
No,
When
he signed 17 executive orders.
and that was one of them.
Tuesday,
That was one of
and
them.
that was one of them.
How do you not
Oh,
vote
He
on
didn't.
that?
He
Man,
didn't
bro.
say it. I mean, we just went through a period where the social injustice situation was at a height. NBA, everybody
peak.
wearing Black Lives Matter shirts, this and that. That should have been one of the first
That should have
things
been one
that
of
you
the first
came
thing you
in
addressed.
and address.
I told you guys that when I was here last time. I was like, Biden's the same thing, but they got alternative issues, bro. And they're
I
gonna-
knew that.
Yeah,
They all
I
the
know you
same.
knew that
Yeah.
because you were agreeing.
All the same, bro.
Now look, we have
Yeah.
people out there in the alphabet community that are really serious about being who they are and who they want to be.
Yeah.
We get that. But we're also going to run across people who do things just to get ahead
Just to ruffle feathers.
Yeah,
and just to ruffle feathers.
You got your trolls out there for sure.
Big time. Big time.
But they do it all the time.
I know.
Here, let me throw this wig on and go use the women's restroom.
Oh.
Hey,
And I'm gonna tell you, Paul Ruffin just hit on a great point. He said the LGBT community is a lot stronger in terms of political power.
Sure.
oh,
Sure.
most definitely.
Which is really kind of disturbing.
Yeah. Look, man.
Not saying that they don't deserve their rights,
Right.
Yeah.
but
Right. Shout out to our guy, man, that's on the page. His name is Devin Bailey. He is openly gay. And when he commented on the situation, on yesterday. It for me, that should have been it.
Mm-hmm.
When he said hell no, this is an openly gay man.
This man played high school football for Gorman.
Yeah,
Come on,
he
bro.
did.
Come on, bro.
So he's an athlete.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. This is an openly gay man who's in the community.
It's not fair.
Yeah.
He said it ain't fair, bro. So why do we continue to get pushback about this, bro? Look at this thing at face value.
Yeah.
Don't try to break nothing down because ain't nothing to break down.
No.
Yeah.
Boys should not be on a basketball court with girls.
Joanna Man did
I
it.
take it to
shouldn't
this level.
happen, bro.
I
So
take
that-
it to this level. If you're a woman, I mean, if you're a guy who wants to, identify with a woman and you want to compete in sports, that's fine. Identify identify as a woman, but you're playing with boys.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
you can go out
You
here
can
and get
identify
smoked.
Yeah.
however
Yeah.
you want to identify.
Yeah. You're going to run track,
But
with
your
men.
born gender
Yeah.
is what you're competing under.
I
Yes.
remember the born man, and he wanted to be, noticed as a woman, and he went out on a track field and was tearing them girls up.
Sure he was.
Come on, man.
He wouldn't do that with the boys.
No, at all.
Here's the thing, though.
So is he supposed to get that scholarship?
Come on, G.
Oh, yeah, I hear you on that.
Come on, G.
But with basketball and like baseball, I think it's okay for a girl to play in those kind of sports. But I think the more physical sports, like you said, wrestling and boxing, I would say
Yeah,
no to
something
that.
physical
because-
like that?
But
Nah,
something that
G.
takes skill, I think a girl can be just as good as a man
Sure,
in basketball.
Most definitely.
Because a lot of spot-up shooters, they don't really do much.
Right.
You tell me a girl can't be a spot-up shooter.
Sure.
You tell me she can't
Sure she
move
can.
her feet.
I mean,
and
look
play
at
defense.
Diana Taurasi is a spot-up shooter. Don't leave her wide open because
Yeah.
she'll bust you.
She'll bury you.
But when you come to the physical sports, like you're saying, like a boxing and stuff, that's where I kind of draw the line. A skill sport, golf or whatever like that,
Right.
I'm open for that.
So are you going to put Brittany Griner in the post with Zion Williamson?
No, she'll get
Man,
killed.
please.
She'll get killed.
Barbecue chicken.
Barbecue chicken.
chicken.
She'll probably box out Djokovic.
That's a good one.
Maybe.
That's a good one. It's possible.
But you don't have to be in basketball. You could just stand there and take the charge. So it's not always about just banging and grinding. It's about positioning too. So she can get her position and she could take a charge as well.
Sure.
But my thing is the physical spot, like you're saying, the fighting and
Bros, and
yeah,
That's not
I
cool.
don't want young girl scholarships being taken
That's
by
the problem
by
I have.
boys.
I hear you
That's
on
the
that.
issue
Yeah.
I have.
That's that. Come on, bro.
For
No, I hear
real,
you
for
on that.
real.
Yeah.
Nah, man. Nah. If my daughter, if I got her in soccer,
Yeah.
so if she's ascending, getting better, and all of a sudden, a young man
Uh-huh.
wants to come onto the girls' team because he identifies as a girl.
Yeah, I see
and
that.
he takes her scholarship opportunity.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm going to be one upset father.
No, I hear you on
That's
that.
what's going to happen, and I'm gonna let everybody know about it.
But let me ask you this. Let's say in college, there's a really, really good softball player, like really good. Should she have the opportunity to go play Major League Baseball? Because there is no way for her to take her profession beyond college.
I could see that. I could see a woman playing in the MLB before it's all said and done.
Right. And with something like that, I think when you're talking about a sport where
Non-fit.
it's non-contact, but when you talking about a skill level, speed,
Yeah.
stuff like that, like running up, a man is going to naturally, like we watch the WNBA, they don't get up and down the court as fast as the men.
Yeah.
It's not even close.
But then
look.
you got Tony Gwynn and stuff. Come on, he wasn't running up the bases that quick.
he
either.
wasn't. He wasn't.
Yeah.
So baseball could probably be a little more.
Neither was Babe Ruth.
When we
Neither
look
was
at
Babe Ruth.
No,
Yeah.
no, he
when we
wasn't.
look at track,
Prince
on
Philip.
the
There it
men,
is.
on the men's side
There it
Man.
is.
of the 100, how many times has that record been broken?
The men's
10 for
100?
several.
10-4-9
is still
stands.
since 80 what
88 Soul
88?
Games? Soul
Yes.
Games, 88.
FloJo still
Yeah,
owns
FloJo
that.
still got
so that
that.
goes to show you right there that FloJo's fast,
But she ain't
but
9-6 fast.
No, she's no. No.
I hear you on that
not.
for sure.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
You ain't putting Usain Bolt and FloJo in the blocks together.
That is the fastest a woman has ever been.
Okay, now peep this
That's
out.
been over 30 years.
10.49.
Watch this. Hey, Shake, we got a mutual friend that me and him went to Olympic trials together. Ricky Kerrigan.
Yeah. Fast.
Run the 100.
Fast guy.
Right? Y'all met Ricky Kerrigan. He's been
Fast
on the
guy.
show before.
Yes, he has.
Has Compton College's record right now, 10-1 at Compton College. That record he won 10 yards before he got to the finish line, turned around and threw the B sign up to the whole crowd at Cerritos College. Wow. True story. Backpedaling across the finish line.
Wow.
Right? He
So
put a
it'd have been
wig.
a 9-9.
He
It'd have
put
been
a
a 9-9
He
had he
put a
not done it.
wig on,
And he beats FloJo's record.
and
Come
he
on,
can
G.
beat FloJo.
Come on, G. No.
Come on, bro. That ain't
No.
right. That ain't right.
To
And it's
say
the same thing.
to say
It's-
no
it's-
sports, you got to have some sports you can say, okay, this and that.
Right.
Because you can't just eliminate everything.
Right, right,
And I
of
think there
course.
are some sports like baseball and basketball where I could see that happening. Where
What about tennis?
tennis, well, see, it goes back to what Bill was saying about the FloJo's running. Well, if you go to hit power, right? Who was going to be? Monica Seles is probably the one of the hardest hitting
Hardest
females.
hitter, Serena. Yeah.
But like, are they going to compete with Federer? Or are they going to compete
No,
with Djokovic?
ain't nobody.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody competing with Raj, man.
But
It's not happening.
Volleyball.
huh?
No, it's not
You
happening.
guys jump
Not happening.
higher
Not
Yeah.
happening.
and hit harder.
Not
But if
happening.
you have a team sport, a team setting, it's a little bit different than a one-on-one.
It's a conversation that needs
Yeah.
to be had
Yes,
before you
yes.
sign something.
Yeah. Truth.
Ping pong,
Absolutely.
Ping pong.
Ping pong.
beer pong. No,
It's a little
all
bit
right.
different.
Did you guys hear about the there's a female ref for the first time in the NFL Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Super Bowl. Sarah Thomas. Yep. Yep.
And her eyes and her judgment work just as well. So
Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
Like
But-
we
with that.
don't
I'm
want
good
the
with that.
listeners to think that, hey man,
Please don't.
you know, let the
Please
ball
don't.
bounce, just super homophobic. I mean, I
No.
need you to have
No.
a daughter
Come
or
on, man.
something.
Come
but
on,
just
man.
have an open mind about
Just
the
have an
fact
open
that
mind, yeah.
that people develop differently.
Yeah,
Yes.
That's it. Simple and, plain.
And it's not that we are being discriminative or whatever.
No.
It's Mother Nature. Mother Nature said
Absolutely.
this is the way it's created.
Absolutely.
And that's the way it is. And we have to be
I think-
very,
We gotta be
responsible
open
with our
yeah,
judgment.
Yes, we do
Absolutely.
gotta be
and
responsible.
I think too, this is the reason why male and female sports were created. If we doing that, what's the use of Title IX? All what was going through to stamp and solidify Title IX. So now you trying to overstep that?
Mm-hmm.
Like, come on, man. Like, where does it end at this point? Where does it stop? That's all, man. It's a reason why. Even when I went to the U.S. Open a couple of years ago, men's side, ladies side, it goes so far in tennis that the men play best 3 out of 5 sets, while the women play best 2 out of 3 sets.
Yeah.
If that doesn't tell you something right there,
Man.
Yeah.
I don't know what else to say. Just with that.
I say this too. When Trump was in office, whatever he did, boy, you had the whole nation saying, you know, how racist he is, this and that. Everything he did, he's out of line, he's wrong, he's a liar, this and that, this and that. Then you have some immoral stuff that comes out like this. Everybody's sitting on their hands.
Everybody chilling.
Yeah.
Everybody's sitting on their hands.
It's all good. No,
Come on,
bro,
man.
it's not.
Speak
It's
your
not
mind
cool,
now.
man.
Speak your mind
Speak
now.
out. Say
On
something
who
now.
a lot of y'all voted to put in there.
Yeah. Say something now.
He didn't tell y'all this was his agenda when he was
No,
running.
I never heard that one time from Joe.
No,
Never
he
heard
didn't
it one
say
time.
that was his agenda.
Nope. Never heard it out his mouth
No,
once.
I didn't hear
The,
that
the
either.
only agenda he ran on was getting the orange dude out of office.
That's it.
Yeah.
And everybody's like, yeah.
So we thought. So we thought.
Yeah.
Man.
But now, ain't nobody saying nothing. You sitting on your hands. No, speak your mind now
Say
on who y'all
something.
put
You-
in
you see
on
how-
this immoral. This is immoral
Yeah.
right there to me.
Yeah.
You see how times has changed?
Yeah.
Big time.
I mean, we went from black and white to black, white, and orange.
Yeah.
That's nuts to me.
Yeah.
You know,
That's an immoral issue right there
No
that
doubt.
you just signed into
No doubt.
an executive order.
Yeah.
Because my daughters are grown. I don't want my granddaughters, if they want to compete in sports, competing against any men, any little boys.
Nope.
No. In high school and in college. No, I don't want that.
Yeah, that's not.
And
cool.
who would?
Nope. Not nobody in their right
Even you
mind.
people who's trying to justify it, y'all wouldn't want
No, I
that.
wouldn't want it. Have it pull up on your doorstep.
Yeah.
Have it pull up on your doorstep.
Yeah.
You
Well, you
always
know-
think you want something till you get it.
Till you,
Let it pull
Boy,
up on your doorstep one time
boy,
and see how you like that.
yeah.
how many of us wanted
like
something
that.
so bad and when you got it, you was like,
man. Beware what you wish for.
or some of us got it and was like, ooh,
right.
can I get some more? Looking
Yeah.
boy.
It was like
Yes.
that Popeye's chicken when you finally that chicken sandwich. By the time you got it, it was like, I
man,
waited
it's
3
already-
3
come
hours
on,
for this.
man.
People were losing their lives.
Yes,
Lost
literally.
their lives.
I could have went to Wendy's and got to see
yeah,
them.
Same
exactly.
one. Spicy.
Right.
Wendy's do got the
Spicy.
spicy. Wendy's
Come
do
on,
got the
man.
spicy, man.
Yeah.
And
Look,
that's,
man.
and that's a tough one to tell your fam. Like, what happened to him?
Yep.
Yeah.
He went to get the sandwich.
You went to get the sandwich, man.
How you explain that, man?
Can't.
Taking a bite out of it on TV.
No, but I think
Yep.
everything is cool until something happens
Yeah.
to somebody.
It's all good until
and
something
then,
happens.
and then people are gonna be like, "Well,
Thank-
who
Yeah,
approved that?"
who did it?
Hey, I just want to say thank you guys for letting
Yeah,
me check
thank
them
you.
out.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Hey, we
Oh,
appreciate y'all,
easy
man. Let the
money,
ball
bro.
bounce Sports Talk
Stopping in.
Radio show, man, every Saturday at 2 p.m. Also every Tuesday at 6 p.m., man. We give
Sir.
you guys the best of Sports Talk Radio, man. Download the Gorilla Cross app on your phone, man, and follow the Let the Ball Bounce Sports Talk crew, man. We appreciate Dave in the building, Shake, man.
Sir.
Steven
That's
Sr.
one
in
of
the
the coldest
building.
names. That's one of the coldest
Shake.
names. Shakes.
Spear.
Man.
Shakespeare.
And he gave us the story
Shakespeare.
how he got it. That was cold. That's a cold name.
Look,
love
man,
it.
we appreciate everybody,
Yeah.
man, chiming in to the Sports Talk Radio show. We love y'all, man. Please share the live feed, man.
Please do.
And guess what, man? This is your guy, Dre Bailey.
Man, Goose Thomas.
Bill Blockham Logan, man. DT, Shake in the building, man.
Peace.
Steven Sr., man. We appreciate y'all, man. And guess
Yeah.
what, man? If you scared,
You better go to church.